Well, good morning everybody. How is everybody today? I hope you are all having a good weekend. We're back with the long dark. Well, if you hadn't guessed. Trying something maybe a little different today. In principle, if you look at the left side of the screen, there is actually a transparent chat screen up there. I don't know how obvious it is, the purpose being so that as people say something in chat and I respond to him, the context is a little bit more clear than usual. I actually don't know how this is going to work, so I'm actually going to try a quick message. Let's see what happens. Not seeing anything particularly obvious. Oh. I think it did, didn't it? Okay, let's try this in Twitch. If this works well and people like it, I will probably keep the feature. The only downside appears to be that this is supposed to be transparent. I might need to juggle the opacity somewhat. Let's see, hang on a second. Filters. Yes, let's just change the transparency a bit. That might be better. I'll stick it about 50%. If it gets in the way, somebody please let me know. Because my preview is not full screen. And in principle, at least, it does work, which is interesting. Right. Let's be about it. Yeah, what do you know? Maybe I'm turning into a seasoned live streamer. I'm not going to say professional because I don't get paid for this. And as far as I know, the definition of a professional is somebody who gets paid. What were we doing? Or what was I doing? Okay, so one thing I definitely want today, if I can get it, is my moose hide satchel. I've got enough deer hide and wolf hide and all kinds of good stuff. Where's the wolf? There. Where did my wolf hide go? Oh, there it is. Let's have a quick look and see how my clothes are. Make sure everything's intact. That's only decent. That's only decent. Those are only decent. And that is new. Is it possible to make a balaclava type thing that is made from, say, rabbit skin? I mean, that would be nice. Okay, I'm looking at my OBS preview. That chat doesn't look too bad. So, let me know what you think. What is the weather like? Ooh, it's slightly loud for me. Let's have a little look at the weather. Yo! Yeah, this is one of these. Oh, dear me no. Yes, I'd forgotten that the weather was like this. This is run back inside, put the heating on, go back to sleep weather. Or, alternatively, watch somebody doing a live stream. Or, alternatively still, watch a British muzzleloader's documentary on the Baker rifle and Plunkett's legendary shot at a French journal at the Battle of Corunna. I know that's awfully specific, but in fact that was what I was watching before I started. I should also add thank you to everybody for 81 subscribers. Much appreciated. I am well on the way, I think, to 100. If I keep it at this rate, in a month I should have 100, which would be interesting, because then I've got to consider what to do for a 100 subscriber special. What's the status of my food? Did I cook all the moose? No. I've cooked most of it. And where's my rabbits gone? This is interesting. I had 3 rabbits out here, and now I don't have 1. Is something going after my rabbits? I mean, it's not as if I need rabbits, but that's kind of interesting. Do I have any firewood out here? Did I leave any firewood out here, or did I use it all? Oh, I feel cold just looking at that. I mean, that is nasty weather. So, what am I going to do? I could fix a few things. I could have a look and see if there's anything useful in the workbench. I just want to see what I've got in terms of clothing. Alright. I don't have any scrap metal, and I think I've used it all. There's the moose hide satchel, which I am told I must make. Moose hide cloak. Can I wear a moose hide cloak on top of a wolfskin cloak? Okay, I don't have anything for my face, so I'm going to have to settle for a balaclava, I guess. Actually, that... what was it? I was just about to try something, and now I've completely forgotten. If anybody can remember what I was about to do, please let me know. I can't remember. Oh, I was going to repair that, I think. I know I've got cloth around here somewhere. There's actually quite a bit of cloth here, and I've never used it. And I suppose I could read my book. Let's repair that. At least I'll have a warm face.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Yeah, I've got a brand new balaclava. Okay. That's decent. That's decent. There's a lot of penicillin I'm carrying with me. I've got enough water. Given the title, I think this is appropriate. Eat Pinnacle peaches for all your nutritional needs. There you go. I've eaten Pinnacle peaches for all my nutritional needs. Hopefully that's the last time I make that particular joke. Oh, I need to go and find my spent rifle ammunition too. What's this one? Survive the outdoors. Oh, okay, that's... I can burn that. What's this one? The frozen angler. Alright, that's something I can definitely get behind. Let's, what do we say? May as well do some research, I suppose. Where's my book? Oh!
I need to eat soon.
It's a shame they don't have a sort of sit-down thing that you can do. That would be nice to have. What's it like outside? Okay. Blizzard's over. I definitely I definitely want to find my rifle cartridges. Just in case I ever get the chance to reload them. That chat screen, by the way, is from Restream. Oh boy, I fired a lot of ammunition at that moose. That's a bit of a shame. And I should have some more down there. Also need firewood. I definitely want to stockpile some firewood. Where did I take my shots from? Just scouring the ground here, trying to find... Aha! There's another one. Can't remember where I fired my other shot. I know I took 2 or 3 shots from this general direction. Took a while for the moose to get irritated. And one other thing I suppose I ought to try is seeing if I can't shoot a wolf with a bow. That would be useful to know. At least I'm warm enough. Alright, let's go try and find some wood. Because I need it. It's also an excuse to sort of have a general wander around. Yes, it turns out, and I've never tried it. Oh boy. In principle, that wolf might get scared off. Is that the rabbit? Has it been carrying off my rabbits? The wolf has been carrying off my rabbits. Cheeky blighter. I should have tried that with the bow, shouldn't I? And he wasn't scared.
Something to eat.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's by my... It's been stealing my rabbits. Cheek. Well, it's interesting that just shooting at it with an arrow scares it a bit. Probably end up breaking my bow trying to save my food supply. Is that a thing? If you leave your food out, do wolves come and steal it? Cheeky blighter. Now, curiously, this kind of thing, you know, the wolf and man relationship that became the dog relationship, might actually be how wolves became domesticated. While we don't know for sure, there is a certain amount of evidence, suggestion, that in fact it was wolves who domesticated man. I want this wood, but I'm not sure if I got the time to do it with that wolf there.
Too heavy.
So the idea behind the wolves being domesticated by Homo sapiens is that wolves noticed that humans were surprisingly good at hunting, and so they essentially followed mankind around to scavenge from their kills, and the relationship developed from there. This is not necessarily as improbable as it seems. I believe there are, is it wolves, who have been observed to form relationships, if you like, with baboons. Now, the interesting thing, of course, is that while we do know that Homo sapiens had a relationship with wolves, Neanderthals, who were in Europe and around wolves for much longer, did not. And this is we can only speculate as to why. One possibility is that Neanderthals were saw wolves as predators. They'd been around them for hundreds of thousands of years, so they did not like wolves very much, and so possibly every time they saw a wolf, they considered them a threat, competition, and so they either killed or drove off the wolves. The difference is, though, when Homo sapiens came along, they were recently arrived out of Africa, and they don't have wolves in Africa. And so it's speculated that because humans didn't immediately recognize that wolves were a threat, not one they were used to, not like lions and leopards, hyenas, and the like, that possibly they saw wolves just differently. The only minor problem I might have with that is that if they came out of Africa, Homo sapiens might have been familiar with what are called painted wolves, Cape wolves, which raises a different question. Right, I may as well grab some of this and see if I can cook it up before some blasted wolf takes it away from me. I can't believe that it possibly took the rabbit. That's actually kind of funny. The other thing, of course, that, well, I mean, something that definitely helped the relationship between man and wolf is that, of course, wolves are pack animals and man are social animals. That could only have helped. But again, you still got this question: why Homo sapiens but not Neanderthals? And we may never know the answer. Although, like I say, I think it is Hamadryad baboons and wolves have been known to form relationships. So at least we've got some evidence in nature that that kind of thing can happen. May as well. Where's my rabbit? Where's my rabbit? What's it? I could... Where's my rabbit gone? Oh, you're kidding me. I am utterly confused. Where did I pick up extra thermal underwear? I am definitely... confused now, because I seem to have... what? What on earth is going on? If I didn't know better, I'd swear we were seeing glitches. Actually, I didn't drop it outside.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, that rabbit's just completely vanished on me. I mean, that is really peculiar. Unless, of course, I've done something wrong, which is entirely possible. Right, bedtime. Well, those who encourage me to eat more will be happy with this next bit.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Yes, you can. Just stop complaining. We'll do it in the morning. Grief, I swear. And as usual, I will comment that I've survived for 94 days. Well on the way to 100. Which is the next big goal. Seeing as my usual watchers aren't here, I'm slightly tempted not to do anything too challenging until I can get advice. And the advice I've been getting in chat on past streams has actually been exceptionally useful. So I am slightly concerned that... So if wolves are coming after my stuff, as seems not unlikely, are they coming after just the rabbit, or are they coming after other stuff as well? Because I'm almost certain I had 3 rabbits. I know I had 3 rabbits out there at one point. And of course, here's the thing, I dare not spend too much time indoors because my cabin fever risk goes up, and then I got to spend time outside, which is not exactly a problem per se, but oh, there's the wolf on the lake. Sounds almost like a title. I'm sandwiched between 2 wolves. I got one over there and one there. Not my favourite situation to be in. Well, oh, let's just had a thought. I do have them occasionally, strangely enough. Let's oh, didn't realize. Let's where's my axe gone? Going to need another whetstone soon. I came all this way to find one. And look what happens. Of course, in some point that moose is going to respawn up here, which will make my life even more interesting. Oh, I need to visit that, don't I? I haven't been up there, so it's not an area I have explored at all. Somewhere I keep meaning to go, and I never seem to quite get around to doing it. Now, in principle, I don't think the wolf down here should have respawned yet. But I'm told it takes 3 real-time days for things to respawn. How did that moose come charging? Oh, I see. It came up here, I suppose. Not happy about my ammunition supply, but no, I'm not going hunting. I really have no need to. I just want some wood. Oh, it's rabbits down there. Not too cold. Survivable. Now, one thing I do need, I need maple sticks. Because this bow is not doing very well, so if anybody sees any little sticks sticking up out of the ground, let me know. It's alright, guys, you're quite safe. Shot your big brother the other day. If I'd been quick on the draw, I could have gotten that one. Ah, warming up. That's good. Oh, what's that? Oh. And that's a wolf over there.
I need to drop something.
The longer you stay in a spot, do wolves spawn in more frequently, or is it just that they've been here and I haven't been around long enough to see them? That chat screen looks a little daft. It's got me doing a quick test to see if it works, and spam. I actually looked at one of those, the origin, it's not the origins, one of those spam messages, and the account was literally made, as far as I can tell, just to spam messages. It was literally less than 24 hours old. So actually, one thing I should check. When you're shooting something like a moose, you want a safe spot where it can't get you. Now, obviously, this wasn't a great spot. The only reason I survived being trampled, not being trampled, was because I didn't panic any more than I absolutely had to. So, what I need is a place where the moose can't get me. You have the same problem with hunting bear, from what I understand. You want a place where you can shoot safely, but the animal can't get you.
I could eat anything right now.
There might be something in there. It's worth a look. Let's have a wee look. I don't want to have to come out here and have to shoot a moose every 3 days just because I want to get on and do something. So that moose literally spawned in and was wandering around this area. So, if I could get up into these rocks, that might be advantageous. I might actually be able to get... I wonder if I can get around there. My rabbit-stealing wolf is around here. Ah, look. I I might possibly be able to take a shot from up here if I had to. Don't know if it'd be able to get up though. That's actually relatively straightforward for it. So I do hope everybody's weekend is going well. Ah, no. I thought there was something there. There isn't. It's just part of the railway line. Snowflakes are the butterflies of winter. Yes, I know, that was the title of one of my streams, for no better reason than I liked the expression. Yeah, you know what, I can probably finish off that book. There's Mr. Wolf on the lake. I've actually shot all 3 wolves out there, and they have come back. Where's my book gone? Oh, it's upstairs, isn't it? Is it? Or is it on me? Oh. I'm actually too hungry. I will go and grab a snack. Let's grab...
I'm not sure I can carry much more. So hungry in my life.
All right. Hang on, what's my water like? Oh, water's fine. Hey, I'm skilled with a revolver. What do you know? Bit late in the day, but... Did I pick up... Oh, I was going to cook some more of the moose.
Need anything.
Gives me something to do as night falls.
Something's gotta go.
What I find amusing sometimes. What was it I found amusing sometimes? I've got no idea. I've completely forgotten. Just doing the usual wartime. Sorry, nighttime make work. If in doubt, make water. Right. Oh, we have the Aurora. Let's have a little look at the Aurora, seeing as it's there. I mean, I know I always do, but it's kind of nice.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, we'll sort you out. I could actually... do a bit of cooking. The sooner I get that meat cooked, the happier I will be. So, how's my weekend going? Well, actually, it was not bad so far. My son and I spent some quality time yesterday. As we do.
Well.
I learned how to make transparent chat on the screen. I'm still learning, really, how to do stuff. I'm just starting to appreciate the flexibility of OBS, for example. I did a stream last night where part of it I mirrored my iPad.
Too heavy.
I mirrored my iPad onto my Linux system and then displayed that on OBS, which works surprisingly well. Oh, did I? Alright. It does... I do get audio glitches with it a little bit, tiny little bit, but not too bad. And eventually the graphics can be a bit funny, but it's not enough really to stop me from doing it. So if you want to do something on iPad and on PC at the same time, it works very well. Now, hang on a second. Did I only pick up 2 pieces? Excuse me.
I might have to drop some gear.
Now that should make you a little happier. Still want to know where that rabbit went. And I picked it up again. Didn't I? Should be right there. Infuriating. Here's a question. What happens when you run out of needle and thread? I mean, as far as I'm aware, you can't make a sewing... Can you make a sewing kit out of gut? I mean, I got enough cured gut to... I don't know. Do an awful lot. Alright, what's my load like? Oh, I've seen worse weather. What do I want to do? I need to spend some time outside to alleviate whatchamacallit, cabin fever. I also need more firewood because I still got a lot of cooking to do. And it's not too cold. Really ought to think more about stockpiling wood. I've never really thought about that. Stockpiling water, yes. Stockpiling food, yes, as you can tell. Stockpiling firewood is not something I've ever really put a lot of thought into, and I really should. I also need maple sticks. I do not need this bow to break. I've got two others, but they're both in relatively poor shape, and I think they're at the trapper's cabin. Or do they call it the trapper's outpost? I can't remember. Trapper's lodge? Oh. Oh. That's the first time I've seen a wolf go for a rabbit. It's not the first time I've seen a wolf hunt in the game. I've seen it go for deer on the lake once. Hopefully he'll leave me alone. That kind of incident seems to be happening more frequently for some reason. It's interesting that they differentiate between wolves and timber wolves, because they're technically the same thing. What is that? Is that a rabbit? It must be. Whatever it is, that wolf seems pretty keen. Interesting. So, to anybody who's just joined me, welcome. This stream has been going 56 minutes. I will stop streaming in about an hour and 15 minutes, probably. More than 2 hours, and I actually find it too much. It gets quite tiring. And yes, I know I streamed for nearly 3.5 hours last night. Trust me, my brain was not happy with me by the end of it. So what will happen is, in a few minutes, I will actually take a quick break to go to the bathroom. And during that time I switch off the camera and the microphone. I don't have a decent intermission screen yet. That's something I really need to do. I'm gonna leave the rabbit for the wolf. Last seen heading up that hill. Hello Anna, how you doing? I'm still alive. Well, in the game. Obviously in reality I am. I'm just poking around. I don't know if you can see it, but you should be able to. But you should be able to see the chat screen on the left side of the preview. Sorry, the streaming screen. Let me know if that looks alright, and if you're happy with it. I can easily take it down. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a cold, flu, something else? And spending a bit of time just wandering around. You know, if you're not feeling well, Maybe you should, Oh, nothing to harvest. Yes, that's because a wolf ate it. Ah, maybe that's why the other rabbits I picked up, I didn't pick up per se because they'd been eaten. I'm pretty certain a wolf has been stealing my rabbits. I had 3 dead rabbits at one point, and now I don't have any. Okay, alright. I'm glad it's only a cold. Yeah, I thought, you see, having the chat screen up would give people some better context for when I say something or reply. I only figured out how to do that this morning. I knew there had to be a way, and so I thought I'd try it. That's actually both my YouTube and Twitch chat. The Restream program allows you to view both chats simultaneously, so... So I'm just doing a little bit of, I say, constructive walking around, checking things out. I scared a wolf with a bow earlier. It wasn't happy. I didn't hit it, but it didn't like me shooting at it, which I thought was funny. Yeah, I know I've been down here before. I've just got time, so I might as well. Well, I hope you rest up. Oh, what am I saying? I think you have children, don't you? So your chance of resting up with children seems pretty remote. Oh, for heaven's sake, Mackenzie. You got... I absolutely stuffed you with food last night. You don't really get to complain at this point. Oh, hang on a second. I apologize for this. I wish there was another way of doing this. I just need to check my messages. Hang on a moment. Sorry. Right. Oh, I forgot. Right, now I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So, I've been going 64 minutes. I think my bladder is about to warn me that I need to do something to appease the bladder. So, I will take my usual break, and I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm back. What was I doing? I was looking around, wasn't I? One thing I haven't tried, I must try some point, is see whether I can ooh, is that... Now, I've heard about this, have I not? How... This is... That leads me, I think, to the prepper's place, doesn't it? Ooh. Don't like going downhill in the snow. Where's the climb? I haven't been up there, so let's have a wee look. As I find when I get colds these days, it hits me harder and harder as I get older. I must admit, I'm wondering if at some point in the last few years I've actually had COVID. I've never tested positive for COVID, but okay, it's back this way. Yeah, can't go up there. My son had COVID. Fortunately, he got through that without any problems at all. The benefits of being young and healthy. Where's the climb? Need to know where that is. So I went the wrong way. That's the other trail up there. I should be about here-ish? No, I've come too far for that. This is useful though. Nice to know that I can actually come round here this far. And not have to brave the wolf. Oh, there's the climb. Oh, okay. I don't know where that goes to. I have to try at some point. Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I hope she's okay.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Oh, it's a cave up the climb there? Don't tell me there's a bear in there. Well, I know I don't know her, but my regards to your mother for her quick recovery. I probably should have gotten the vaccine this year, but alright, this was interesting. It's still worth knowing it's there. Bubba was encouraging me to go out and explore more, so given that I'm kind of free of concerns about food for now, it gives me something to do. Oh yeah, the chat is... Yeah, the chat on preview and on the YouTube looks not bad. I could probably narrow the width of it a bit, but something for me to do next time. Yeah. Alright. Anna, do you happen to know if wolves steal your food? I'm moderately certain they've been stealing my rabbits.
I need to drop something.
And I have twice now seen wolves actually actively hunting a rabbit. I think about the time you joined the stream, and a deer a few days ago, which was interesting. That probably means there's a deer hide waiting for me if I want it. I had 3 rabbits outside, and then I had 1, and then I had none. And I did see the wolf sniffing around my porch, where the meat is.
All right.
It's a shame they don't have taming the local wolf as a game option. I was rambling earlier about how wolves domesticated humans.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
My usual nighttime routine. Cook some moose, make some water. Yeah, more than enough water. Keep me going for a bit. Add to my firewood collection. Should save me some time. Where is my tinder plugs? And now for the boring bit. Well, the more boring bit. Making it through the night. I was very surprised this morning when I woke up and found I had 81 subscribers. I picked up a couple. I think one after yesterday evening's live stream, and one at some point this morning. It's very gratifying, I have to admit. Which is a hint to anybody who is watching. What am I doing? No, I don't want to break down my pillow. Definitely not. Bubba would be proud. I've actually been able to get through a fair chunk of the day now without starving to death, although he will complain fairly soon, I've no doubt. Not Bubba, I mean Mackenzie. Well, at this rate, tomorrow's live stream should see me hit 100 days, which would be nice. And we have survived a bit more. Quite gratifying. And I've read that, and yeah, I think something weird happened. I ended up with an extra pair of socks and some thermal underwear that I'm moderately certain I didn't have. But it's entirely possible that my memory is just exceptionally poor. This is weird. Why can't I take the corpse out? I mean, this thing, look, given how warm this place gets when I'm cooking, this should be really in a putrid state. Oh, nearly ready with the moose hide. Let's have a look and see what the weather's doing, as usual. Not too bad. Yep, I had 3 rabbits. 1, 2, 3, all there. After I got the moose, complete I took the traps down. I've also resolved to try and use a bow and arrow rather than my firearms on something like a wolf. I did scale one off shortly, a while back. Did I? Oh, that's interesting. I'm not stinky. Normally when I'm carrying meat, I'm stinky. But not now. How very peculiar. What do we reckon? Should I go for the cave? Do I have a stim on me? Last time I did anything like that, I was very pleased I had a stim. Yes, I do. That proved very useful last time. Yeah, let's lighten the load. Go see if we can't do a bit of climbing. That's my 18 gut from the moose. Think I've got enough? Alright, let's lighten the load a little bit. Given that that's not making me stinky, I'll keep that on me. That could be handy, actually. So, what do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of... I don't know why I'm carrying those. I've got enough painkillers. I don't really need that. Don't need all the antibiotics. Yes, but for some things I defer to the experts. And I'm not an expert. Yeah, that arrow is going to break soon. Do I have bandages? I do have bandages. Oh, I know. Let us... make sure I got enough bandages on me. Yeah, but I'll make sure I've got enough water on me, I think. Alright. How much water have I got? Alright, let's excuse me, let's grab a bit more water. I could still do with dropping something. Do you know what? I'm tempted to drop the rifle, but if I come across a bear, I want it. I can drop some of that. And what else? Drop the frozen angler. Don't know why I'm carrying that round. All that. Okay. Let's go see. I've got a total of 100 hours. I was actually watching someone else's live stream last night. That was kind of amusing. Just briefly. Emma Little Duck. I can't remember her full name. I don't know her or anything, but I've watched her YouTube channel, and she happened to announce that she was live, so I went and had a look. She made the interesting comment that it's not necessary for you to be expert at a game in order to stream it, and with the implication and be entertaining, and then she self-referenced. She was commenting on Elon Musk's allegedly fake stream, where he's got this ridiculously powerful character in some game or other, and wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I went and watched her stream. Yes, didn't strike me as being the most practiced, but the point was she was having fun with her boyfriend, I think. What's her full name? Emma? I mean, it's the name of her channel. She's quite entertaining. No, you don't. No. But the thing was about Musk was that he's, he seems to be, ultra powerful, and yet he's got absolutely no idea about basic gameplay. So the suspicion is he's paid someone to play his account. Alright, let's have a wee look. I hate climbing. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I don't think I've ever climbed up here. I mean, in the past I have climbed, obviously, in the game. And I don't mean just in this in this stream or others recently, but well, I'm up here. Oops. Hang on. There we go. I just happened to notice that my mouse cursor had decided to drift completely off screen. Yes! Okay, that was worth it. That was very definitely worth the climb. So the question in my mind now is, because I really needed that. Okay, I'm guessing then that the only way down, easy down for me, is there. That climb was very much worth picking up that stick. All that work for a stick. So, is there a way to judge whether I'm fit enough to actually climb down? Any ideas? Well, I guess I'm going for... Oh no, looks like I'll be alright. I still wish they'd let you make bundle bows. I mean, a bundle bow would not require the seasoning. You can make a powerful one. You know, a 60-pound draw weight bundle bow is quite possible. They are actually moderately easy to repair. You simply take them apart and... Oh, I've got time. Yeah, they're really useful. Even I can make them. And I could probably make a better one than I have in the past. I made a couple of them. So I need to remember to head for that. Were you here when I had to cross the... I didn't see the cave, but I found a suitable maple stick to make a bow out of, and that was arguably one of my primary goals. Because this bow I've got is down to, what, 24%? I'm now kind of looking to see whether... Oh, okay, I've got a sprain risk. Oh, that's alright, I'm not going anywhere too bad. And I'm getting cold, which is not a good sign. Yeah, last time I was here, I saw the local wolf kill a deer. And I'm kind of curious to see if there's a body. Doesn't look like it. It was literally around in this general area. I should be able to see it if it was there, and it isn't. That's alright. And I've run out of scrap metal in this area too. Alright. We're good to go. Looks like he's going to sleep. Mackenzie is going to sleep well tonight. Yeah, no, I had a bit of a... Sorry? Oh, right. I had a bit of a challenge a couple of live streams ago. Ended up here. Couldn't see... Oh, actually, I ended up over there, I think. Couldn't see anything. And thick fog. And yet, I managed, without getting lost, I might add, to get home. I literally made it to that therefore knew where that was, therefore knew to get home. And I did it mostly by following the shoreline. Literally came round here, went to there, you know. I was quite impressed with myself. I know, I'm easily impressed. Not something I would have wanted to try in the middle of... Yes, but the problem is I don't have a hacksaw. My hacksaw, I think, is back in Milton. I've only found the one. So I probably ought to search out the prepper's cabin fairly soon. and see if they've got anything usant in there. Well, I also used logic. So I knew where I was. I knew if I followed the shoreline, I should be okay. And yeah, it worked. And it does take me a long time to learn maps. For some reason, and I think I've commented on this before. For some reason, while I don't normally get lost wherever I am, in games, I think because the game isn't real, I can get lost quite easily until I thoroughly know where I am. In Sky, Children of the Light, it took me forever to learn the basic realms, and they're simple. I mean, I look at it now and say, well, how on earth couldn't I do this? But I think, like I say, it's the difference between reality and just a video game. It's I don't really need sticks, but they're there.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You're doing fine, Mackenzie. Stop complaining. So, if anybody's interested, I'll probably be streaming tonight, 6 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. I think I'm going to try. There's a online RPG called Brighter Shores, which is supposed to be quite good. It's in early access, so I'll do a first impressions video tonight. I do have a whetstone. I've kept using it on that hatchet. That's why at some point I need to go to the trapper's cabin, because I'm pretty certain I've got 2 hatchets there. Which is why I want the moose skin pouch, so that I can carry more. There is method in my madness.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I think you should stop complaining, mate. Yeah, I do sort of have a plan. Yeah, this is when this is cured. Make the satchel, and then as I understand it, I'm in a position to carry more, so I can go and pick up my stuff from the trapper's place. Right, what am I dropping? I am dropping... Where's my stick? My valuable stick. I've got 2 of these back in Milton. I am wearing that, aren't I? Yes, I think so. Wow, he's tired. Oh, of course, he did all that climbing, didn't he? Well, I'll tell you what, mate. Why don't you take a little nap for an hour? What time of day is it? Yes, you've got time. Look, take a nap. There you go. Do some cooking, and you'll feel so much better about yourself.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
At least my fire starting has... Yes, I know. But I want the extra carrying capacity.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation. That did it.
That's why I'm waiting for the satchel, because I've got some. I think there's two. I think there's 2 hatchets there for starters. So it would be useful to have the extra carrying capacity. Yeah. And I'm hoping that the next time Bubba comes online, I can show off and say, see, look what I did with the moose. Hang on. Did I only pick up 3 of those? I did, didn't I? Oh. I do have another one. Hey, there we go. I thought I had more. At some point, I mean, at some point, I suppose I ought to have to go back to Milton. Or move on to somewhere else that might challenge me a little. Actually, that would probably be the best thing. Where's a good place to go from here that I haven't been? Well, yes, there is certainly plenty of food if you're prepared to hunt for it. That's at least my observation.
Something's making me feel tired.
Right. Yeah, he is tired. Yes, I do. I have 3 right now. I'm not using them because I don't need them. Almost forgot to eat. I am slowly learning. It's actually nice when he's this tired, because it means getting through the night is so much easier. Yes, you could. I can definitely see how that's possible. That'd be when I was in Milton down at the farm. I lived off rabbit for I don't remember how long, but quite some time, until I shot that first deer. And the funny thing is, again, this is where reality intrudes into video gameplay for me. I know how unsafe it is to survive on just rabbits. Oh, I've got 20 minutes. That's good. What am I doing? Oh, yes. Excuse me a moment. Excuse me, coffee burp. Yeah, I guess the moose is going to have to wait till next stream. Yes, actually, that would actually be a good excuse to go back to Milton, because I forget how many rabbit pelts I've got there, let alone here. Also need to get up to the radio tower. So my coffee burps have some practical use. Grief, sometimes the noises here. That sounded like a horse. Occurs to me I don't necessarily... Yeah, the OBS preview is too useful not to have. Oh, hang on a second. I just need to check. Just check my messages. What's this? Oh, nothing. No. Okay, all good. Nothing I need to take action on for now. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I can. It looks like I can do that on the fly. Sorry, just talking to myself. It looks like I could, in fact, embed chat in the stream. On the fly. I would just have to fiddle with OBS first, but that's doable. This evening will be interesting when I set up the same thing. Not sure I want it taking up quite so much of the screen, but I'll fix that later. Oh, hang on a second. That was... There we go. Mouse wasn't where I thought it was. What am I doing? What am I doing? I wonder if it's worth heading down towards the burnt out cabin. Is there anything useful at the burnt out cabin? My only concern about that is the inevitable wolf that's down there. Oh, did it again. Okay, not stinky. I've got a bit of meat. I don't like the fact that the... Oh boy, yes, the weather is picking up. A bit early. Okay, not a problem. We shall just have a wee bit of a wait. Do I have my frozen angler book on me? Or did I drop it upstairs? Interesting. Ah. The usual thing it allows you to do. Clean a loaded gun. Don't do that. Right. Let's have a look and see if we can get to the... Nope, still a bit too cold. You're kidding me. Yeah, it's too far. I must admit at some point it would be useful to find some better underclothes. I do get too cold. Yeah. I mean, this is me in shelter and I'm getting colder. If I step out here, it's no... And the wind's picking up. And it's... probably going to be the kind of... Actually, I probably need to fix some of this stuff. Yeah, these are all falling apart on me. Now, I'm no expert, but I would say that looks like weather that's about to get worse rather than better. And for heading down to that cabin over there, and as I recall there can be some good stuff there. This is not the kind of weather I want to do it in, not with me having to go that far and be so careful. And however, just spending a bit of time outside does not do me any harm. That's a tough wolf. Under the circumstances. Oh! The wind dropped. And I'm getting warmer. Okay. Alright, I can do this. Yeah, it's not that far. I was just realizing I don't have my bedroll on me, but if I'm only going as far as that cabin, I should be alright. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. And if memory serves, that cabin is down here. Yep, I think it's right over there. Might as well check it out. Funny thing is, I've actually taken shelter there before. I went out in... I wouldn't do it now, but I went out in some distinctly unfavourable weather. Ended up lighting a fire. I think cooking some water? I could be wrong. It was a useful little place, because I think there's a place to make a fire there. Of course, you could make a fire anyway, but let's see if he's left anything for us. Oh, look at this! A hatchet. Wood. I don't really need a recycled can. Nothing there. Might as well take the can. Boy, something drastic happened here. I'm just checking outside because sometimes you find useful stuff outside. Alright, that was worth the trip. Yeah, I can't remember what this is called. And but yes, this was useful during bad weather once. This is the kind of thing I'm likely to remember. So I warmed myself up. I think I made water in them. And I was making a big circle at the time. I think I went round that way and up. I can't remember the name of the stream. Wasn't the road less travelled? Actually, that reminds me. I should. That's a poem I actually want to do for my poetry playlist. The road less travelled would definitely suit this. Well, might as well, seeing as my friendly local wolf. I've never seen... I thought they took the cougars out of the game. Or am I wrong about that?
Something's gotta go.
All right, okay.
I need to find food.
I've always found the cougar somewhat not weird in and of itself, but for North America, that the cougar. I mean, we don't exactly when you look at North America, particularly the Great Plains, loaded with buffalo, and there simply is not much in the way of predators. I mean, you've got wolves, but I don't know that they take down buffalo. You've got cougars, but they don't take down buffalo. I mean, the only thing you've really got now, if it was, the African savannah, well, there are lions that actually do specialize in hunting buffalo. So there seems to me to be a weird dearth of large predators in areas like the Great Plains. I mean, granted, you've got bears, but I don't know that they don't hunt buffalo. Although, having said that, one of the most terrifying videos I ever saw was of a bear hunting a deer. My goodness, I've never seen a bear like that. I mean, it was terrifying to watch this massive bear going after this little deer, and you would have thought the deer would be able to outturn and outmaneuver the bear. Nope, it didn't. That bear was, frankly, awesome in what it was doing. And you could almost, the idea of something like that going after you, holy. Yeah, that was terrifying to watch. Here we go again. I just want to get this meat cooked, obviously. Oh, my fire starting base chance is doing well. 75%. It was. I think horrifying. If you, that would be something in a movie. That would be a horror movie. Now, I think it was actually a fawn, not a full-grown deer it was going after, but that deer was quick. It was not mucking around, I can tell you. It made a lion look positively tame in comparison. But then a grizzly bear is a heck of a lot bigger than a lion. And that's all my moose meat cooked, which is good. What time of day is it? Oh, I got time to build up my water supplies. And I think once I've finished this and gotten through the night, we will bring this to a close. Oh, hang on a moment. Oh, excuse me a second. I just need to check my messages. Whenever WhatsApp beeps at me, it's typically family. Okay, it's alright, it's my son. That's good. So we'll get through the night, and I will bring this stream to a shut. Ooh, hang on, I've got some sticks, haven't I? I got time, I think, for one more batch. Yes, I do. Good reason for having sticks. You can just time your fires just right so you don't waste more wood than you have to. So, thank you everybody for watching. The Long Dark will be back 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time tomorrow, and at 6 Greenwich Mean Time today, probably, maybe earlier, I will be doing a first impressions video of Brighter Shores. See what that's like. Oops, almost forgot to eat. In the meantime, thank you all so very much for keeping me company. I hope you enjoyed it. Insert shameless self-plug here. Feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm told it helps the algorithm. And if you enjoyed this, please bear in mind I have hundreds of hours of live streams where you can have the similar experience, just not live. Oh, yes, I think yes, to be honest with you, and it's an assumption, I assumed you had, Anna, and thank you. Hang on, where am I? Oh, I am now in the let's wait around for a couple of hours section of the night. And if you really want to be, and if anybody wants to follow me on Twitch, that would be nice too. Link in the about information somewhere. I know it's there because Bubba found it and followed me to Twitch. And we will now do our usual, where I check outside and wonder what I'm going to do tomorrow. Oh, that's a good condition. I can afford to break that one. And this moose hide will probably be ready for tomorrow, so tomorrow is going to be Satchel Day. How long does it take to make a satchel? I should probably find out. Yes, I know, I said I was going. One more thing, I just want to find out. 10 hours, okay. That's good to know. It was 25 for the wolfkin coat I'm wearing.
I need to drop something.
Oh, it's not too bad. Certainly seen worse weather. That's a lot of food. There's my there's my traps. And at some point I got to go through all my rabbit pelts and dig them out and this sort of thing. And deer pelts and and cured wolf pelt. So, I hope you all have a good rest of the weekend. Anna, I hope you are feeling better soon, and I hope your mother is feeling better soon. And I will see you all next time.